everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Guess who's with us today?
We got a surprise guest today.
Biotone Bonnie.
I'm so happy to be here.
It's so nice to have you here. This is a thrill.
Excited.
You're like a celebrity to us. I hope you know that.
Well, y'all are to me, and I tune in all the time, and I learn something every time I tune in. But the main reason I tune in is so I can hear Kay laugh.
And my Biotone song.
And to watch her dance. I mean, she has it all going on.
I can't hardly watch the dance. I'm too busy laughing at the laugh.
I'm the doo-wop girl of this show, y'all.
Okay.
All right. Well, Brenda, tell everybody who Miss Bonnie is if they don't know.
Bonnie has been our Espoma rep for how many years?
15.
15 years. And she's come and she has done a few talks with us, explaining what type of fertilizers to use in the spring. And the best thing that she has done, there's many things, but the best thing is this Biotone. She's introduced us to the #1 selling product for us.
Yep.
And we don't even have to sell it. I mean, it sells itself. Tell us why.
Well, it is, of course, an organic fertilizer, which we all know is the best thing for plants. They really respond to it. But this is our installation product. And it has this super pack of beneficial bacteria in it. So think of probiotics for your plant.
Right.
And the magic in it, though, the absolute magic, is mycorrhizae.
Yeah.
And mycorrhizae is a fungi, not to be confused with the beneficial bacteria, that actually attaches itself to the root system and goes out, and you know my story, it goes out and looks for moisture and nutrients for which it has zero use, brings it back to the plant and tells it, hey baby, how about a little sugar? So we consider mycorrhizae original sugar daddy.
Right.
The plant's the original sugar daddy. But it actually trades those mycorrhizae, all that moisture and nutrients, to the plant for carbohydrates, so sugar.
Interesting.
So it's called a symbiotic relationship. You do something for me, I'll do something for you. So
Right.
it works so nicely with the plants, and it just changes everything about the life expectancy, the ability of the plant to exist in nature. And honestly, y'all were talking about going on the road. If I could take the mycorrhizae show on the road, I would.
All right.
I believe.
Well, you can join our team.
I know.
Yeah, how about
We
it?
might have an opening.
And if people really understood what it did, which y'all are doing a great job of helping them with that, they would not plant anything without it. It just changes everything.
Our landscape
About that.
department is using it in all their
Right,
installations.
and we've used it, and you're right. I mean, when we sell it to people who have never used it, and then they come back and they're like, "Wow, I can't believe that product."
Right.
It just really makes you feel good about how good this product is, and
Absolutely.
it's a
Absolutely.
wonderful product for the earth too, as
Yes,
well.
absolutely is.
It doesn't add any chemicals to the soil
None
like a lot of the
whatsoever.
commercial products do.
That's correct.
Exactly.
And use this every time.
Every time you plant any new planting.
Great.
Containers, vegetables, trees,
Yep.
shrubs. The only thing that happens is if you're using it with annuals, when you pull them out of the ground, the mycorrhizae goes with it.
Right,
So,
okay.
But trees and shrubs, it stays with that
That's a good
plant
point.
so long as that plant is living and keeping them sugared up.
Right.
It stays right there with it.
And when you're transplanting a plant,
It helps with transplant shock. It's magnificent for transplant.
Yes.
it has to touch the roots.
It
It doesn't
does.
go on top as a top dressing. Goes into the hole and around
That's
the root
correct.
structure of the plant. The other thing is when you were talking about annuals and having to pull them out. Well, sometimes it's a little difficult if you use the Biotone because the root
roots
structure
are so big.
because the root structure is good.
I was at a house today redoing her containers, and I pulled her pots. I took my knife, and the whole root ball came out of a pot that deep in one season of
Yep.
annuals.
Yep.
Amazing
It
product.
is amazing. It really is.
And why don't you tell us a little bit about this Espoma company? Because there's a lot of great things that I love about
a
it.
great
I
company.
know. I think that people really, they just see a product, or a lot of times they just think we're the Hollytone company.
Right.
Well, never heard of a Espoma, and I say Hollytone. They, Hollytone, we love Hollytone. So we're a family-owned and operated company, and we have been in business since 1929.
Wow.
We are in the exact same spot we've been in since 1929.
Ah.
And I'd like to bring the 1929 part of it up because I think it's important. You cannot be in business as long as we have been and be as successful as we are if your product didn't work.
Right.
So I think it just the longevity of our company tells you something about the efficacy of our product.
Right.
So we're also the nation's largest producer of retail organic fertilizers.
Oh, wow.
No one in the United States produces more than we do.
Wow.
And we're just a little company. We're
Where are
just
you based? Where's the company?
Southern New Jersey.
Oh,
And
I like that it's Southern New Jersey.
That's why I always add that part. It's the only thing they get to say that's Southern.
Do they have an accent up there?
They do. You would not recognize it here. You would not. They're one of the most famous sayings that they have there. There's two of them. One is, I got a guy. And the other one is, if they don't like something, go pound sand. So anyway, it's a lot of fun. So we've complemented each other. But we're not only are we family owned and operated, we're fourth generation. So we are completely automated. Every bit of our manufacturing is automated. No human hand touches that product from the time the raw materials are dumped until a forklift operator picks up a pre-wrapped pallet and puts it on the shelf.
Wow.
That is amazing. And even more amazing than that is it's all done with solar power.
Oh, wow.
So we are 100% off the grid. We generate all of our own electricity.
Amazing.
And runs that whole facility. So we're really proud of
And
that.
it's all in the U.S., the good old USA?
All of our material is sourced here in the United States. So you don't have none of our fertilizers floating out in the bay.
Right.
Waiting for a turn.
A slow boat from China.
Yeah,
It's not
a
waiting.
slow boat from China. It's not happening. So we're very proud of the fact that we're a made in America company.
Yes.
So we're very supportive of independent garden centers and just regular gardeners. We just, we really do everything we can to try to support them and share knowledge with them, and we do that often by sharing it with you. And because we know that you're the first line to the consumer, and they trust and believe in you. So we're trying to make sure that you have something that you can give them to trust and believe in.
And in the springtime, we were, your production, because everybody was wanting product.
It was crazy.
Your production was a little bit off with the chemicals, the organic chemicals spray.
Pesticides and houseplants, everything old is new again, so everybody.
But I thought it was fascinating. One of the reasons was because you couldn't get the spray nozzles.
Sprayers, yes. Our pesticide production was really hampered by the fact that we couldn't actually obtain trigger sprayers.
Wow.
All of the trigger sprayers that were being produced were being funneled over to makers of disinfectants and antiseptics and things that were COVID related.
Right.
So nobody could get trigger sprayers. They were a hot commodity.
Oh,
We've got them now. Our barns are full.
Right.
We are loaded and we're ready for every gardener.
And all the indoor fertilizers are back. We've had people been looking for that and stuff. So you're back in production.
We're back in business.
Yeah, full throttle now.
Full throttle.
Excellent.
Full throttle now.
Full throttle. So,
Well, that's great. I mean, we loved having you here. Are you heading back to the beach?
No, I'm staying here in this area, in the Asheville area overnight, and I have some friends in Statesville who've been really gracious and are going to let me stay over with them for a couple of days. So I'll be able to work out of their beautiful Lake Norman view.
Oh,
nice.
It's really is a terrible
Not a
job.
bad
I know. And it's supposed to be a beautiful week, so you have a good time to do that.
So I'll work, but I'll have a nice view.
Well, thank you for bringing us your product. I hope you know how good it makes us feel to have a trusted company, American-based, family-operated.
I do.
We sell it with pride and confidence because we've used it for years.
We only sell things we believe in. I mean, we're just not out there to make a buck.
Right.
We really think this is the best product, and I really think Asphoma is one of the top
in the
organic.
same way that you care about your customers, we care about ours.
Right. Well, we appreciate that. And it's been a thrill to have you here today.
Wow.
All right. Hey, and
Glad
listen.
to laugh for me one more time.
No, listen. We need to come take a tour of the plant sometime.
Definitely.
Wouldn't that be fun? We'll take a show on the road.
There we go, our first stop.
We would love to have you.
We would love it,
absolutely
too.
love to have you. I will tell you, it's the cleanest manufacturing facility you'll ever see.
Wow.
that processes chicken manure. It's amazing.
And if you want any more information on it, to get online, because they do have some great videos of the production there.
do.
I've
Yeah.
looked at those.
Yeah.
They're really
Yeah.
good.
All right, Bonnie.
Thank
We'll
you,
be safe
ladies.
on the road. Thanks
All
for
right, thanks
stopping
so
in
much.
today.
Thank you.
All right, bye.